Oh, the new map. Okay, pretty cool.
This place is my...
The fuck? It's called The Dead? What the fuck? Why is it called The Dead? Today, I'm going to be going over Season 3, everything to do with it, and giving you my final review of if I think it's good or bad. It seems like nowadays, the start of the season for zombies is reloaded. Honestly, at this point, they should just have seasons for multiplayer and seasons for zombies, because the reloaded parts of these seasons is what really is going to be the actual main start of content for zombies. That's more than just directed mode and a limited time mode. They even said that in these next couple of seasons, expect the zombie maps at the halfway points, the reloaded marks, and at the beginning of seasons we get what? A directed mode, survival map, and a game mode? That looks like the pattern that we are going to be doing. But I'm not going to look forward and look at everything we're going to see this season. I'm going to look at this season specifically. And there's a couple things on here that I really am a big fan of. Zombie Battle is fun. I love it as a free-for-all mode, a very quick 10-minute match. But I feel like half the time I play that game mode, I just die to zombies sucking me off instead of actually killing me. Sure, I like all the different changes they make, and I love the inclusion of legacy weapons. But the weirdest part about this season, and the thing that I like the most, is not what they actually put in the game, but what they announced the future of the game. New zombies map with a little bit of short gameplay, great little dev talk where they talk to the community, and also just the fact that I get legacy weapons and other cool things within the game. It's like the best part of this season is what they're going to be telling me in the reloaded section of the season. Why is that? Why is it that the beginning of every single Call of Duty zombie season, we get this big ass map and I get a little tiny section of zombies and 90% of it is in season? Are you serious? But it's not like the beginning of this season came with nothing. Not just directed mode and Ashwood Survival, also with Cursed. We also have the starting room for these different maps. We have Zombie Battle for these different maps, all three of the maps. We have new weapons being introduced to the game, which people can kind of classify as multiplayer, but it's both. We have a brand new score streak that we can use in zombies, and then they announced some other things as well, including Gobblegum perks, etc., and stuff like that, field upgrades that we'll see in season. But when it comes to actual content at the beginning of the season, I find myself once again wondering, where the hell is it? Like every single beginning of the season, we talk about we need more content, we need more content. They give us more content, and then a week later, we're like, we're bored.
Doing what I normally do, and that's
Or maybe it's just the fact that we're all getting older. You know, one simple zombies game doesn't really last us as long as it does anymore. And maybe I don't have that feeling that I did when I was 12 years old, when I was 6 years old, actually, playing 5 on Black Ops 1. Maybe I just can't be engulfed with the experience that 5 has, and I find myself not wanting to play it for hours and hours like I did in the past, like I do now. Maybe that's just the case that it is. Maybe it's the fact that I have to go to work every day, like all of you guys do, whether it's work or school or whatever it may be. And we sit here and we complain about content, but we just find ourselves playing a game that's past its prime in a significant bunch. A game where we find ourselves more excited about Jason Blundell going on streams and talking about 18-year-old maps instead of actually looking at what we have now and going, you know what, maybe that we're in the peak of zombies. Would anyone really say that we are in the peak of zombies? I don't think so. And the constant things of Microsoft buying, with people leaving Treyarch, and so many other things, this is really not just about Season 3, it's about Treyarch as a whole and how they're going to continue zombies. But we're getting off track. That's just the mental state. How does Season 3 actually compare to the other seasons of this game and other seasons overall? Well, I do think that Season 3 is significantly better than Season 2. As in Season 3, I have a much better taste in my mouth pause of what we're seeing in the future. Because at the start of Season 2, when I saw that Paradox Junction get teased on accident by the Treyarch, I was like, oh my god, we're going to be in for a long couple of months. But we're past that, nighttime. We're past the darkness. We're going into that sunrise. We're seeing the light at the end of this tunnel. And at least it looks semi-appetizing. There's a lot of things that I am a fan of, and I feel like that is the craziest part. I'm very excited for the future of this game, as I think Totenreich is the best looking zombies map, and I think, hot take, it will be the best map of Black Ops 7. Yes, hot take, I know, right? But it is going to be an absolutely fantastic experience, and I think Season 3 overall is going to be good. So my final opinions is, what do I think about Season 3? Well, just like every other season, it feels like it's very underwhelming to start with. Feels like there's not enough going on. But then as you play it more and more, you're enjoying it. You think it's going to be great. You're going to have a fun time with the game mode. And I find myself enjoying the little things a lot. Sometimes a season doesn't need to be a whole new zombies map. Sometimes it could be fixing games to the point where it makes that experience perfect. Although in this case, it fixes the game, but then creates 20 more glitches. And if you watch my videos, I see glitches every single day, and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
But the skills that I'm gonna acquire can follow me for generations to come.
But either way, Call of Duty Zombies is an art form. It's the ultimate PvE mode where every single game you can jump in and have a completely unique experience. Name another game where you play on the same exact map and every single game feels different, especially when the map is designed very well. I see that with Ashes of the Dam. I see that a little bit with Ash and Melora. Paradox Junction we don't talk about, but at least we're seeing that creativity. I'm enjoying all the content and everything in Black Ops 7, and I see people doom and gloom and talk about how much this map's gonna shit because it looks like Call of Dead. Shut your bitch ass up. This map is gonna be peak. Overall, I give Season 3 maybe like a 5, 6 out of 10. I think it's pretty good with a lot of good little features, maybe some fun game mode. It's one that I don't think is going to have many legs to stand on. You know, everything that you're already going to see in a season, such as directed mode and stuff like that. Ashwood is a very fun survival map, although I think Exit 115 is better. But what really makes this season isn't the content that's in the maps. It's the content that we're getting a month from now. And that just shows you what you have to look forward to sometimes is even better than what you have now.
What? I don't believe it! Kidding.
It's just as I expected.
Is that you? Obito? You can call me by that name if that's what you want, but it means nothing to me.
What a moment. Wow. I needed that.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.